one of the things, actually, just out of curiosity, if you've been in the group for over 10 years, could you raise your hand? 15 years? 16? 18? Over 20? Shout out, because I keep going. Charlie, how long? How many years?
More than 30.
Over 30? Anybody beat that? Daryl? How long?
At least 45.
Wow. One of the other things, great things about this church, whether it's the orchestra, the band, or the choir, is that we still place a lot of importance on this book in front of me and the collection of hymns that have been with us for sort of decades long, and others longer than that. One other thing that I wanted to mention real quick, because I know that I'm coming to an end of my allotted time, is on Thursday's rehearsal, we were all sitting here, and my wife and I had our baby here, and I was sitting up at the front watching Peter conduct, and I realized that little baby Casey was enamored with Peter's conducting. And it took me back to not that long ago when I was sitting right over there in that pew, and I came to one of my first Christmas concerts that I can remember, and it was watching Peter conduct the choir and the orchestra that made me want to do what I want to do. So that was a really nice full circle thing, Peter. That's enough, I only have so many minutes. One of the great things about hymns, and I could do this forever, but the songs of the church can help us in so many different ways. The lyrics that we sing and the music that's put to that have been very thoughtful in their putting together. And if you go look at the history of some of these great songs, like Amazing Grace, It Is Well With My Soul, and how those came to be and what happened in the lives of the men that wrote that, and even something like the hymn, My Jesus, I Love Thee, which I can't read for you now, but if you did, you'd be amazed to know that that was written by a child, 12 to 16 years old. He wrote those wonderful words. And these songs help us to reflect and help us to worship in times of joy and sadness and hope and struggles and in praise to the Lord. I don't have time for that. So the next one that we're going to do is Holy, Holy, Holy. There's going to be no choir behind it. It's just going to be the orchestra. Many of you know the lyrics to that hymn. It's been around a very long time. And one of the things that I would encourage you to do is reflect on those as we play. One of the struggles that we can have with some of these older songs is they become mundane. And you said, you go, holy, holy, holy. I've sung this 1,000 times. But for this, it's a little bit of a different setting. It's a little more joyous in the beginning. It's contemplative in the middle. So take the time as we play to just reflect on those lyrics, and I hope you enjoy them.